As long as there are creators, there must also be destroyers. Too slow.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 5 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Reign of Sorrows.
Reign of Sorrows. That is never a good title to read, especially following last episode where we saw Shou Tucker make his daughter and his dog into a chimera by combining them through alchemy. Really horrifying stuff.
Weird vibes that Cheyenne's joining us for this episode.
Sorry, Cheyenne, it will not happen to you. And then that mysterious person with the 2 scars on his face came and murdered both of them in the name of God.
I'm wondering how witnessing that incident in the last episode is gonna like impact their opinion of alchemy moving forward, or just how that affects them in general.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for our Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood series. Also, check out the Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see episodes early, including these episodes, so check that out. All right, I think that's about it. Are we excited for Season 1, Episode 5 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Listen up, Dunderheads. This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes.
Yet again.
Thank you very much. That's an amazing thing.
So his dad's an alchemist as well.
As neat as this takes talent.
So it's genetic, maybe?
Yeah.
Just like, is alchemy something that can be affected by genetics?
This is something I need clearance on. So it's funny because clarification on, just like that
I need clearance.
Shush.
I gotta get a sale.
Shush. From what I understand, everyone can do alchemy.
But there are like natural aspects of like how you are as a person that would make you better suited to learning that stuff.
I mean, there's something about Ed that allows him just to not use summoning circles. Maybe he's good at it because his dad's good at it.
But
If you can do that,
Oh, God.
couldn't you make mommy better, Ed?
Oh.
Big brother.
I
Terrifying.
think that's really scary.
Yeah. And what happened to the thing that was his mom, supposedly? That's what I wonder. Can he not sleep? I'm wondering if Al can even sleep.
Oh, like at all?
Al seems to not be able to eat. I don't know if he can sleep. I feel like there's a lot about being human that he is not getting to experience at all.
what's the matter, you two? You're up awfully early.
We need to know what's going to happen to Tucker and Nina.
Oh, they're dead.
Mr. Tucker was scheduled to be stripped of his certification and stand trial for what he did to Nina. But they're both dead.
Dead?
You'll find out anyway, so I might as well tell you. They've been murdered.
How? By who?
We don't know.
The same
It's just heading
guy.
over to the scene now.
We're coming with you.
No,
Why not?
you don't need to see this. Human foolishness never ceases.
Oh, by the way, so this character that you're definitely going to just be in love with was called Lust last episode by Gluttony. So this is Lust.
Well, okay.
The fact that Asami was based off of this.
Evil, sexy Asami.
Wait. He got killed. She speared him through the head, and then Gluttony went to eat him.
You were dead! I saw you die! I was faking.
Is this a flashback, maybe?
But this is after they saw he was a fraud. So
And now they're just back?
he's alive again.
Did we miss something?
They said last episode, father won't be pleased. Part of me thinks, is there a guy who has the real Philosopher's Stone who can actually bring people back from the dead?
King of East City, isn't that where the Flame Colonel's staying right now?
Yeah, and apparently the Fullmetal Brat's
Roy
there
Mustang.
too.
Oh, is he? As furious as I am that he interfered with our work here, we can't very well let him die. He's an important sacrifice.
That was so yummy!
What does
We'll find
that
some way
mean?
of handling the situation. The other
Sacrifice
one was
could mean totally nothing,
What
but
was
it
his
also
name?
could be really important, you know? Like, it doesn't
Sacrifice.
necessarily have to be something, but it might be, and that would be kind of a game changer.
Can't very well let him die. He's an important sacrifice.
Yeah.
That was so yummy!
We'll find some way of handling the situation. The other one you were speaking of, what was his name?
Scar. Because of his face?
Yeah, we don't really know anything else about him, so that's what we're calling him.
Our target is both unidentified and elusive. The only information we've been able to obtain about him is that he has a large scar on his forehead.
What's going on?
I've heard stories about that man. That's who you're trying to hunt down?
By order of the Military Police Command Center.
He's killed 5 people in Central, all state alchemists. His body count nationwide is up to 10.
5 days ago, he took down Old Man Gron.
The Brigadier General? But he's an expert in weapons transmutation.
That shows you how dangerous this guy is. You should increase your escort and lay low for a while. Nobody will blame you. Please, I'm asking as your friend. You
Yeah, because they're going to go after him.
Alchemist of note in this area, right?
Oh no.
I've been thinking about this for a long
So
time.
they're worried for him.
We put all our trust in alchemy, but in the end, what is it? Alchemy is the science of understanding the flow of matter and its laws. The process of comprehension, deconstruction, and reconstruction. The world flows too. It must also follow laws. Everything circulates. Even death is a part of that circulation. You must accept the flow. Teacher sure drummed that into our heads, didn't she? I thought I understood it, but I didn't understand anything. Mom proves that.
Oh.
Now here I am again, trying desperately to figure out a way to do the impossible.
This guy feels so powerless.
Yeah.
3 times. He just has situations he can't do enough.
All this time and I haven't grown up one bit. Thought maybe the rain would wash away some of this gloom that's following me.
Rain of sorrows.
But right now, every drop that hits my face is even more depressing.
Are you just holding her?
Yeah.
I don't even get that much. Without a body, I can't feel the rain hitting my face. That's something I miss all the time. I want to get my body back soon, brother. I just want to be human.
Up with his hand. It keeps tensing in this weird way.
Is it the same hand he's using for that blue lightning?
Damn it, what the hell is this guy's problem? Making enemies isn't something that I never really avoided.
Creators like you in the world, there must also be destroyers.
It looks like we're gonna have to fight.
It's Erwin.
You mean like the voice actor or
Yes,
the concept?
the voice actor.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I'm super bad at
Just close your
telling
eyes.
names, okay. Like it's individual pieces, like that's just like shattered.
Yeah.
Like it's not put togetherable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it might just be a new arm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now you will not be able to use your heretic's alchemy.
Do you need 2 arms to do alchemy?
Your heretic's alchemy. Is that a dad
There
thing?
isn't any god I'd like to pray to. Am I the only one you're trying to
I have
kill today?
sunglasses that shape.
Or are you going after my brother Al, too?
If he interferes, I will eliminate him. But Fullmetal Alchemist, you
So
are the
dramatic
only one who's
for no
receiving
reason.
judgment today. You alone.
Okay. In that case, I want your word. Promise me you won't hurt my brother.
I'm taking you into custody, where you will answer for the murders of at least 10 state alchemists.
Alchemists alter things from their natural form, perverting them to something else, something grotesque. They profane God, the true creator of all things. As an agent of God, I am here to hand down his
What gives him this
If you
thought?
interfere, I will...
What makes him think that he is the chosen one and they're not? So that's why he can do alchemy.
Yeah,
Don't
well, it's just like a
alchemy.
who died and made you God, right?
Exactly.
Like, calm down.
Also, Ed just giving up.
Had all of that stuff with his mom, and then also the like talking dog thing, and now seeing his brother right in front of him. Like, once you get punched in the face enough times consecutively, you're just gonna stop getting up. And I think that's kind of what's happening here.
His judgment. If you interfere,
She just
I will eliminate
rescinded
you as
her
well.
paw.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, is that right?
Oh.
You guys stay out of it.
Colonel
Alchemy
Mustang, sir.
duel.
It's like I was waiting for someone
This
to
is the
try
Flame
this.
Alchemist.
Flame
What is that
Alchemist.
hand
Judgment.
Cracking his
Truly
knuckles.
an auspicious day.
So you know who I am, and you still want to challenge me. Bad.
I like her hair a lot.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hawkeye, what the hell did you do that for?
You know as well as I do, you're useless on rainy days. Please stay back.
Inherent truth of that statement, but we understand, don't we, Scar?
Does he speak through his mustache?
This killer is an alchemist too.
That's it. The stages of the transmutation process are construction, deconstruction, and reconstruction. This guy just must stop at the deconstruction phase.
Oh.
But if Scar is an alchemist as well, doesn't that mean he's strayed from whatever his ways of God are too?
Well, it has to go somewhere. Like, you can't just disappear things.
Targeting alchemists was
I think it's more destroy.
Or I guess you can just, like, turn it into air, which, like...
I don't think he means disappear as much as he means all he does is decay things. Like, they fall apart. Ooh, I just figured out this guy's philosophy.
Okay.
He thinks that there are several ways to use alchemy. One, that is the heretic's way, which is creating things like chimeras, creating stuff like that. And then one is not creating new things because there's only one creator and only destroying things that have already been created. Mainly things that are being created by the enemy.
Okay, so it's trying to get to like a net zero of alchemy stuff.
Exactly.
The stages of the transmutation process are construction, deconstruction, and reconstruction. This guy just must stop at the deconstruction phase.
But if Scar is an alchemist as well, doesn't that mean he's strayed from whatever his ways of God are too?
Wow.
I can definitely see the perspective of someone who believes that alchemy is exclusively evil and shouldn't exist based on that being their experience.
Yeah, like it's weird to hear that your heroes or the people that are supposed to be like our main characters were involved in a war where they literally went in and killed everyone, going to the heart and just exterminating everyone. Well, here's the other aspect. If you have red eyes, that guy can't do anything except for be on the run or do what he's doing now, revenge. Like maybe if there was some sort of way for them to exist, like it's a bit Attack on Titan.
Contact lenses?
What?
Contact lenses?
Still, the fact is, he's coming at us with full force. We can't let ourselves be killed for his cause. Next time, there will be no more talk. Got it?
Yes, sir. Well, Ed, Alphonse, what are you two going to do now? What's the plan?
Can he do alchemy?
We're going to keep moving. We can't just sit around, not as long as we're still alive.
Brother.
Before we can make any headway on getting your body back, we have to get my arm back to normal. After all,
So when Rhea is going to come back?
We've got no choice. It's been a long time. We need to pay a visit to our mechanic.
Oh boy. Even from that little bit, I like her already. You can make
Is he gonna die right now? There we go.
That was episode 5 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. What are your first thoughts?
I definitely am glad I'm learning a little bit more kind of like cultural backstory, I guess, for what this villain's kind of like thought process and drive is coming from.
I really love that episode. I mean, it's good to see that Edward's feeling a little bit better. And we're going to discuss it further. But before we do that, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood to be our series moving forward. And if you want to see episodes early, including these episodes, they're all posted to the Patreon in their extended, uncut, ad-free form. We actually have to cut a good amount of discussion from the episodes because otherwise our episodes would be like an hour long for Fullmetal.
Unfortunately,
because
we talk too much.
Yeah, Fullmetal's a lot to delve into. So if you want to see the extended, much more discussion version, it's posted to the Patreon, linked in the description below, along with episodes 3 and 4 of Demon Slayer, which are also posted, and 2 Attack on Titan OVAs, No Regrets Parts 1 and 2. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's go to the episode verdict.
Thank you for watching that episode. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode, join the Patreon at any level and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1, Lars asks, we've had comments throughout the show about the negative opinion of the state alchemists, the dogs of the military. How does the history we just learned make you think about the situation?
I think given the history, the general opinion is super valid. Like, I completely understand where they're coming from.
Yeah.
It was horrible to watch.
It was horrifying, and being a survivor of that, is there an ongoing thing where if you are found and you have those red eyes, you're killed on sight?
Yeah, I think, I'm assuming we're going to continue to learn the details of how this societal balance kind of plays out, like power distribution and just kind of generally how society is structured based on your background.
Yeah, and I wonder how absolute the ISHVALAN thing is, like whether it was like to initially stop them and they're not as violent now, or if you they seemed all shocked to see an ISHVALAN. But it makes sense that they're called dogs of the military when they just marched in a line and did infinite alchemy against them. That's just horrifying. Shall we go to question 2?
Yeah. All right, Shane Gilroy asks, what are your theories on what Lust meant by Ed being an important sacrifice?
Yeah, okay. So that obviously stuck out to us. We were like,
that's a weird word if you don't literally mean a sacrifice.
It makes me think of Dumbledore, or no, Snape's quote that's like, you've been keeping him alive to die at the proper moment.
Yeah.
What we've gotten from them is that they're like, father won't be pleased, is what we heard. So they have some sort of person that's in charge of them. It seems that they are part of a larger team of probably all of the deadly sins. It seems like they have envy, lust, and
I feel like it would be weird to just have 3.
Yeah. So we're going to meet those at some point, but they're part of a larger plan, it seems. The notion of having all of them means that there's a plan in the mark. And what does it mean? And the notion of having that plan makes me think that if they say important sacrifice, then somehow Ed configures into that plan at a certain phase of it, which I have no idea what that could be. My only thought is, okay, so what's special about Ed? He's very good at alchemy, and he did that transmutation thing. So maybe it's because he this is a complete shot in the dark. Maybe it's because he has cursed energy from when he tried the transmutation, and therefore he can be used within some sort of sacrificial process. What do you think?
Sacrifice can mean a literal physical sacrifice, what you think about in a religious context, or actively killing something or leaving something. It can also mean temporarily giving something up, making a sacrifice. So I'm wondering if maybe keeping him is something that they don't want to do, but have to for whatever reason. So it's oh, we don't want him along, but we have to make this sacrifice to deal with him. Really could go either way.
Carco11 asks, Edward accepted his death in this episode and was ready to lay down his life without hesitation for his brother. Al reacted strongly immediately after the fact, but how do you think this will affect his character in the long term, especially considering Ed previously sacrificed his arm to bring him back?
As an older sister, completely relate. So I can't really speak to what it would be like as a younger sibling to experience that. I'm assuming there would be a lot of guilt. I feel like there's no real way to work around in your head that in that situation, it's a version of survivor's guilt, right? Because it's exactly, in a hypothetical situation, my brother would be dead so that I could be alive. And that's just that's a lot to have on your mind. In terms of the way he responded, I feel like there's this very kind of niche attitude when you combine someone with a lot of ambition and drive and dedication to save the world, grand aspiration type things, who really value being brave and courageous and all that stuff. I feel like a lot of times they'll do things that are really reckless and counterintuitively super damage the purpose of the mission that they're so wholeheartedly trying to support. So Al in this situation is completely relying on Ed to be around to help him get his body back. So I think this is kind of a really frequent problem, but this kind of exemplifies it really well when there is a group who are teamed up for the same goal, where there's a big power imbalance in between the two members of the group. Because to the person who has more power responsibility, I feel like that's default older sibling, especially when they're younger, can feel so much overwhelming responsibility that it can cloud your judgment and make you not really think things through. I think older siblings have a tendency to take too much responsibility regarding their younger siblings, and in turn, I think younger siblings withhold things from their older siblings in order to ensure that they're not the reason their older sibling gets themselves in trouble.
Okay.
So seeing holy shit, my brother will literally just die in front of me to save my life, you're not gonna go to that person afterwards and say oh, I'm having a really hard time with this. You wouldn't add to that. You don't want
an impossible debt to be able to pay.
Exactly.
So
that's a really great way to put it. But yeah, that's what I anticipate happening.
Well, we're gonna have to see moving forward, but thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for our next episode coming this Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to watch it right now, these episodes are all posted to the Patreon linked in the description below, and they're extended uncut forms along with episodes 1 through 4 of Demon Slayer and the 2 parts of the No Regrets Attack on Titan OVA. All right, I think that's about it. Are we excited for Season 1, Episode 6 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.